Guess who fire, who trash? Hey,
There's a lot going down. You got somebody up in the blicky on somebody.
Squadkast TV, man. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good shit, man.
Yo. 804 Rennie, what's good? AJ, what's good? Springz will not be in the building today. He might pop up in the chat. He is coaching. You know, got a wrestling tournament this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely doing his thing. He's coaching. I think he had a couple kids yesterday get some medals. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple first place and all that. And he got some kids that's wrestling today. So salute to Springz TV. If he pops up in the building, obviously, you know what I'm saying, he's definitely going to be here. But he might be in the chat watching, so you never know. But salute to everybody that's in the building. We definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Squadkast TV. Y'all already know who I am, the conscious one, the modest one, you know what I'm saying? But never compromise. Make sure to like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're still on the road to 2K. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, make sure you follow, hit the like button, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. You know, comment, share. You know, we definitely be in the comments. We definitely be engaging as well. Salute to all the mods. Salute to the Big Mod Mafia. We definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. AJ definitely in the building. Kenny Lewis, K-Town, Will, the creator of the URL app, Double V, the first lady of Squadkast TV, Crown Vic, Victoria's Life Network. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, Iowa Block Radio. Let's go. Yeah. The Jags is definitely kicking the Titans' ass. And I don't know what happened to Cam Moore, but I seen him go back to the locker room. So that I hope that brother's good. Salute to all the heavyweights that rock with us. You know what I'm saying? Danny Lux, DNA Tooth, Married to the Bars, Harlem Legend TV, and that man got a lot of dope things going on. Scoop, you know what I'm saying? Street Talk ENT, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all the battle rappers that ever gave us interviews. Salute to all the battlers and everybody that is watching the content. We definitely appreciate everybody in the building. We definitely appreciate everybody who rocks with Squadkast TV for all things battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check out all the content that's on the channel as well. You know, we definitely been doing some big things. You know what I'm saying? Big Trash Goat, what's good, Brody? Yeah. Just to let everybody know, once again, Springz TV will not be in the building today. He is doing, he's coaching at a wrestling tournament right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. He coaches wrestling. I coach basketball. My AAU club has been off for a couple of weeks due to holidays, but we definitely about to pick back up. But a lot of things to talk about. And unfortunately, a lot of them not really good, which is not really Squadkast TV's thing. But before we get into the show, you know what I'm saying, we got to get the free promo. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the free promo.
Here on out, nothing goes down unless Squadkast TV is involved. No interviews, no blogs, no recaps. Any event goes down at the park, we want in.
Say less.
Bet.
If you tired of the same bloggers talking about drama, all in the videos, come to Squadkast TV for all things battle rap.
Up, man. What? Get out my face. I said chill. Hey, enough. Break it up. There's a new sheriff in town. Squadkast TV for all things battle rap. All
right. We got to get the free promo. Got to get the free promo. All right. With that being said, I do have to say something real quick before we get into the agenda that I have set for today. I want to apologize to everybody who witnessed and watched the last live and who was a part of the last live. When we did the 2025 review and then what we expect in 2026 show, there was just a lot of craziness that was going on with Danny and her issues with DNA Tooth and shit like that. And when DNA Tooth hopped on the panel, you know, Danny started kind of just going crazy, and it just kind of, it disrupted the whole flow of the show. It disrupted the whole flow of the show. Like, we're trying to talk, and wait, salute the BA and Get Your Bars Up Media too. Salute to that brother. I forgot to shout him out. You know, me, BA, we're up here trying to talk battle rap, you know what I'm saying? And salute to Tay in the building. we're up there trying to talk battle rap, and Danny is just going crazy, and it just disrupted the whole show. And I got the utmost respect for Danny. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with Danny as far as like just her channel for a long time. You know, she's someone that I look up to in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of same thing with the Tooth. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Tooth for years. Pause if needed. You know what I'm saying? From I don't even know how many YouTube channels he's in, how many Twitter accounts he's in. You know what I'm saying? So I got respect for both of them. They have done a lot for this channel. You know what I'm saying? Tooth with helping us get interviews, Danny with promotion and popping up and shit like that. So I didn't want to go crazy and just be like, yo, Danny, shut up, and start kicking people off. I'm thinking like this shit is going to calm down. And it was at one point it did, but then the shit picked back up. And I have to do better as a host when I'm seeing this type of shit. And instead of just trying to say, hey, calm down and keep the shit going, I got to get them out of there. As much respect as I have for them, I would assume they would have the same respect for me and my platform, because and me and Spring's platform, correction. Because we would not do that to them. No matter the disdain or the hatred or whatever you want to call it that you might have for a certain individual and they happen to be around or whatever, we're not going to jeopardize your show. We're not going to put you in a situation where now your show is compromised. You can't really get money or nothing like that because we wild out and just start cursing and interrupting, and now a great content turned into content that's not even worth looking at unless you into the drama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm apologizing. I know Springz feels the same way. I have to do better. He has to do better. And the people on the panel have to do better too. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny has to do better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what her and Tooth situation is, but I'm gonna say this. She knows Tooth rocks with us and he pops up over here. And Tooth knows that she be popping up over here too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all know we rock with both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, chill out. Chill out. This platform is not for that. I don't want, I was mad, upset, like, yo, I can't believe that this is going on. Like, you really doing this? This is really happening on our platform? Like, yo, we can't be having that. We can't be having that. I will no longer condone that. I will just respectfully remove y'all, you know what I'm saying, and just continue on. That's the best I can do. Because I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm not gonna disrespect Danny. I'm not gonna disrespect Tooth for none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? By calling them out their name, cursing at them, or anything disrespectful. I'm just gonna whoever at this point, I'm just gonna pull you off the show, and that's gonna be that. And then we'll just leave it at that. And once again, I have the utmost respect for Danny. I have the utmost respect for Tooth. But what happened last week is unacceptable, and we cannot have that. We cannot be having that. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to put that out there in the universe, and we'll move forward. It was just like Danny and Tooth was arguing because Tooth put out a video about Danny, and salute the BA and get your bars up me. It was just a whole debacle. You know what I'm saying? But for the subscribers, for the people who watch the content, for the people who rock with us genuinely and stuff like that, I have to apologize for how that situation went. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're up here trying to talk battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And then it just totally went a different direction. And it just got so frustrating to where I just was putting my head down, just like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Squadkast TV apologizes to everybody that rock with us in that whole situation, and we will be more diligent, and we will be doing things to protect the show and the content, and making sure that this type of stuff doesn't happen again. But most important, make sure y'all go subscribe to Danny Luck Show, And make sure y'all go subscribe to DNA too. You know what I'm saying? Because we still got love for both of them. That's not going to change. But what we're not going to do is come up on our platform and just mess up the show. And I know Danny apologized and all that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, Capo. Whatever. But that shit's unacceptable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Tooth clipped it. He put out some shit about it, and I seen the shit all floating around everywhere on Twitter and shit like that. So I don't know, man. But I know the shit was wild. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the show. All right. We got a lot to talk about. If y'all don't know, y'all are in a cave. Y'all are behind. Y'all ain't out in the world. Like, I don't know. But there was an announcement made yesterday in regards to Sue Surf. Okay, the Wave. Half a gun titles. Jersey, what up? Okay, let me go ahead and get this joint. Yeah. Yeah. We about to talk about this. What that say? Sue Surf is currently scheduled for release on February 16th, 2020. That is a little over a month away. Ultra Grimex in the building. What's good? Sue Surf release date is scheduled for February 16th, 2026. That is a little over a month away. The Wave will be coming home. Under what conditions? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure if he's going to be on house arrest, parole, probation. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got my own thoughts about this whole Sue Surf shit, but that's not for this show. You know what I'm saying? And I know people consider him tattletale, associate him with the rats and all that other stuff. Okay, that's your personal feelings. You're entitled to that. I'm not trying to say I disagree with you, and I'm not going to sit there and say I agree with you. I have my own thoughts about his whole situation. And once again, that is not for, I have to clarify this shit for the people that are watching it on the replay that's not live right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll start get to thinking weird shit, and no, we're not doing that. Okay, but what's good? Do y'all think that Sue Surf is going to come home and battle rap is going to be lit again? Because we all know that battle rap, as of lately, has somewhat been on its last leg. Yeah, I'm saying it. It is. We've talked about more drama and bullshit events than actual good raps and good events. That's a fact. That is a fact. Now, I've seen mad people on Twitter, in the spaces, all type of shit talking about, oh man, wait till Surf come home, battle rap's gonna be lit again. Wait till Surf come home, battle rap's gonna be lit. Everything's gonna be different. And I was the one that was saying, no one man can just flip the switch on battle rap like that. I don't think that's even possible. He might get URL lit, but the culture itself, one man's going to fix everything that's going on? No, I don't believe that. I think that man needs time to process life before worrying about it. I agree. Every time we've talked about Sue Surf, I've always said that who is to say that he's going to come right back to battle rap the minute he gets out? Y'all forget he makes music? You know what I'm saying? The man was on tour, rolling loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, Surf got other things that he could focus on his family. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I'm thinking. He's going to come back home, want to focus on his family, focus on the music, and then ingratiate himself back into battle rap as far as battling. Like, we know he's going to be all in the spaces, all over Twitter, probably on Instagram, shit like that, because, you know, the wave is going to be home. So, but a lot of people are saying, oh, he's going to get battle rap lit, he's going to fix everything and all that. I'm not one of them believers, okay? But while he has been away, he did put out a tweet, or somebody put out a tweet on his behalf. He named names as far as opponents that he's looking forward to battling. Mook, Easy, yep, and Lux the rematch. Lux the rematch. Outside of them 3 battles, even if do y'all even want to see them 3? What other, like, what do y'all think? What are y'all expecting from Sue Surf now that he's going to be coming home in less than a month, like a little over a month away? Do y'all think that he's going to just come back and start battling high-level competition? Does he need a warm-up battle? Like, what do y'all think? I'd rather see him on Joe Budden. I'd rather see him on Joe Budden podcast. I'm not mad at that. Not at all. Mook and Surf, or Surf and Easy, is the only big battles involving him. Okay. Surf going to do music instead of battle rap? I think so. I think so. Rather see that first day out freestyle real rap. Facts. He only got 2 big battles left. And him and Mook is 1 for sure. And him and Easy is a big battle for sure. That's a fact. Him and Lux, the rematch, I don't think that will live up to the billing because of how bad he got his ass kicked the last time and how he went out. You know what I'm saying? Stumbling and fumbling and choking and shit like that. This shit was nasty work. That's a fact. But as far as like having matchups left, he got plenty matchups. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on, like, we're not in the era of where you have to earn battles now. I've said that a long time ago. Because if that's the case, Tay-Rock shouldn't have battled a lot of people that he's battled because I don't feel like they earned them. So Sue Surf is going to come home and he could battle these 3 people he talked about. He could battle Real Sick. He could battle Woosah. Yo, he could battle A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? He could battle a nice amount of people over there. Danny, yeah. Danny Myers. Don't look so startled. Y'all remember that? When Danny was bombing on Rock and he was telling Surf, don't look so startled. And Surf even tweeted that Danny has to see him. That's a fact. Surf had great material for Lux, that rematch. Yeah, you can have the greatest material in the world. But if you can't get it out, well, what good is it? Respectfully. You got the greatest material, the greatest pen in the world. But if you can't execute and get your bars out, all that shit means nothing. Now the rematch, I don't know. Me personally, I just don't think that it's going to do the numbers that it is going to do just because of what we've seen the first time, number 1, and then number 2, where we are in the current state of battle rap right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure whoever Surf decides to battle, when he decides to battle, I'm pretty sure is gonna go on the app and he's gonna get a YouTube drop. He's gonna get a YouTube drop. If y'all been paying attention, URL has been dropping battles on YouTube. They might not be the battles that everybody want to see at times, but they have been dropping battles on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They not dropping them at the magnitude that they used to when their presence was on YouTube, but they are dropping battles over there. You know what I'm saying? TBL about to give Surf an offer URL, not going. They talking. Because TBL definitely look like they got the bag. TBL definitely, they booked Murder Mook and Hitman Holler. Murder Mook just showed us a contract for $200,000. Okay? Just that type of money. And we already know what Hitman is asking for. So if they can book that battle and a plethora of other battles that were big name, I'm pretty sure that shit is possible. I'm pretty sure that shit is possible. They not battling in the setting again. Okay. Surf and Hitman rematch will do numbers. Well, yeah, but it's just like, to me, respectfully, to me, I just think that there's certain battles that shouldn't be rematched. I think it should be left the way it is. Respectfully. My vivid memories of that Hitman and Surf battle was Hitman with the remix with his brother and how it irritated Surf so much where he balled up his fist and wanted to punch, you know what I'm saying, his brother. And if you want to talk to the inmate, press 9. Hey, fire. Certain battles don't need to be rematched. I think that's one of them. Now, I would say that yes, they would do numbers because Hitman, outside of the hustle battle, for some reason that ain't got to 1 million yet. Hitman usually does 1 million. You know what I'm saying? And Surf usually does 1 million. So of course, if the YouTube drop, they're gonna do numbers. That's a fact. But I just don't think that battle should be rematched. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it the way it is. Just leave it the way it is. Do y'all see when Surf left? He was on a run. Let's be clear. He was on a run with Cortez, Calico, and Cortez, Calico, and somebody else. I have the matter of fact. Let me look. But he hadn't lost. Oh, John. Yeah. John, Calico, Cortez. Yeah. Surf was, and JC. So them four. Surf was out here. Now, some people say that him and Bodega's close, but I still had Surf winning. So before he went away, you could legitimately say that he was 4-0 in his last battles. Like, well, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. JC was ass versus Surf in them last 2 rounds. His first round to me was fire. The whole swear to God shit, fire. Surf got his hands in everything except the people that shot him, fire. The Devil's grandson still gotta ask JC for forgiveness, fire. JC's first round was fire. Everything after that, terrible. He started dancing and pop locking and shit. I was like, what are you doing? You already look crazy with that dumbass Amiri hoodie on, and you got them big ass buffs on. Pause. And you was looking crazy. You was looking crazy. But your first round was fire. Everything else after that, terrible. That's a fact. The minute he put the hoodie on, nasty work. You know, he had to show that he had, you know, he did something with that money he won from the tournament. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he decided to come with some designer shit, with some Amiri shit on and all that. Sue Surf out here body bagging these dudes in white tees. Looking like the old Surf with the white tees. What are we talking about? That's a problem. Tay, that's a problem. And that's why JC will never battle Lux. because of shit like that. Because of shit like that. You, Samuel Rivera, you said, hold on. You said he messed up, he overthought it. I just think because when it comes to star power, Surf, let's be clear, Surf has a lot of fucking star power. And that, the star power and the aura alone just overshadowed JC. Just overshadowed it. Like what could he do? Now we talking Cassidy versus Surf. Okay, now we talking. Cassidy versus Surf. That's a mega matchup. Yeah. Mook versus Surf. Yeah. Easy versus Trash. Yeah, I mean, Easy is trash, but Surf said he got to battle him. He called him out. Hella people killed him. Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock, real, but Surf already battled Tay-Rock, so I wouldn't have put him in there. But real sick, I'm not gonna disagree with you there. But what we have to realize though, we're looking at what he did recently. You know what I'm saying? He got killed by Shotgun Suge. Okay, he lost that battle. Everybody loses battles. But what you going to negate the other 12 battles that he was 12-0 on URL on that app? 11-0 on that app? Undefeated. Beat the best over there. T-Top, Danny, Chess, Goods. Well, you had a classic with Chess. But come on now. Like, he had a debatable with John. I had him winning that battle. He clearly beat Swamp. That's a fact. He clearly beat Ill Will. That's a fact. So I mean, yeah, he lost to Suge because it's the Remy and Papoose angle. That shit right there. That was a gold mine in 2025 for everybody that battled Easy. Easy got to be the first battle back? I don't think so. What about Surf and Iron Solomon? What's up, Jim? Salute to you, Queen. For the people that's just now tuning in, Springz TV is not in the building. That brother is wrestling at a wrestling tournament. He's coaching at a wrestling tournament, so he's definitely doing his thing. What happened when he got off the app, though? I just told you what happened when he got off the app. Oh, yeah, Clips clearly kicked his ass. I forgot about that one. Nobody want to see Surf and Iron? I don't know. I disagree. Because they was already talking about battling before he went to his, you know what I'm saying, went to jail. Like, did anybody want to see Rum Nitty and Iron? I didn't want to see that, but look what it turned out to be. Fire battle. Tomatoes in the chat. I love it. You Samuel Rivera, you wanted to see Rum Nitty and Iron Solomon? Who in the chat, when that announcement came out, tell me y'all wanted to see that battle. I didn't. But it turned out to be fire. Now, I don't know. Surf ain't a wordsmith. He ain't got to be. Style clash make good fights. He ain't got to be a wordsmith. Surf ain't never been a wordsmith. Did y'all think that he was going to be a wordsmith versus Lux? No. Surf is real life. That's what he is. Surf is real life. You know what I'm saying? And the believability of what he's saying makes his bars hit that much harder because we've actually seen his life before our very eyes with the, obviously with him going to jail, being shot and all this other shit and the charges that he was facing and all this other stuff. It was just, we seen that shit. So when he's up there rapping about it, how he's big cripping and all this other shit, like, we seen it. So when he's saying that shit, we're like, oh yeah, that shit's hitting different than somebody else who's saying that shit, but we ain't seen it like that. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of terrible style clashes out there. There's a lot of them. Looks had meaning. It did have meaning, and Surf fucked it up. When people say like Surf is one of the top battlers, I be one of the ones that kind of be disagreeing, because look how many battles he had ruined before he got his shit together. And in the midst of him getting his shit together, then he had the situation. And he's been gone for a while, you know what I'm saying? So I remember Surf when he was out here choking and jerseying and shit like that, only having 2 rounds and all that weird shit. Like, yo, people be having short memories. People be having short memories of Surf. Y'all act like he was just the golden goose this whole time. No, sorry. Surf was out here ruining battles. Surf was out here choking. It got so bad, they sat him down and turned him into a commentator. Y'all forget? He was commentating with Nunu and Jay Black and them. Hello? That's how bad it got for him. I agree with you. I just said that. Thank you for echoing my sentiments. I agree with you. I just said that. But once again, when Surf comes home, whenever he decides to get in the ring, I think that he got a nice amount of battles that he can have. I think that's a nice amount of Mook, Easy Lux, the rematch. He clearly stated he wanted those. You know what I'm saying? The Iron Solomon joint, the Real Sick joint. He can battle Kid Slade. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's battles out there for Surf. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it ain't no matchups out there for him. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, can go out there and put in some pain for sure. Yeah, y'all, I just said that. y'all echoing my sentiments. I appreciate that. You used to think Surf was ass. I mean, he's not ass. He's just some battles, you know, in his resume, he just decided to take the game off for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Overall, he's a good battler. But when people say he's one of the greatest of all time and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, you gotta pump your brakes now. I don't know about all that. Like, come on now. Like, look at what happened to him. Okay? Like, and when I say look what happened to him, like the bad battles, him having to be sat down and shit like that, taking a break and turning into a commentator and shit like that, we can't discount that. No. But like I said, I think Surf got a lot of dope matchups out there that he can, you know what I'm saying, battle. And we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I think between URL and TBL, he's going to get some plates. And we know one thing for sure with TBL is straight to YouTube. No app. Straight to YouTube. But this is where we're going to have to see, you know, obviously his loyalty to URL is going to come into play. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm thinking that he's able to negotiate that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I battle him and I know it's going to go on the app, but I need this to drop on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. They should make twerking an analyst. Oh, man. You never know how it might turn out. He probably could be a good analyst. I don't know. He could be a good analyst for all I know. Excuse me. To be a good analyst, blogger, whatever. One of the number one things I believe is you can't have any biasness. You can't show any biasness. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be up there saying this battle won and you try to give reasons why, but we all know that's your man's. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, Free the Wave, it looked like it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, February 16th, you know what I'm saying? Surf is going to be coming home, and we'll see what happens from there. We'll see what happens from there. With that being said, we're going to move on to other things. Now, I don't know. I mean, I know how we got here, but I don't know how we got here. This stuff between Brizz and a Verb is out of control. Is out of control. Every day, Verb is bombing on Brizz in the spaces and on Twitter, dropping videos and all type of shit. Brizz is responding in tweets and all this other weird shit. Like, this shit is out of control. And I'm going to talk about it. I don't really like talking about negative things. But honestly, outside of the Mardi Gras card and the WTBL event that we already kind of talked about, there aren't anything else in battle rap that's really going on as far as events and shit like that. I know Presidential Dubs or Prezi and Mac Mel got announced. You know what I'm saying? But that's not like a mega matchup, but that's a fire battle. You know what I'm saying? So, like, ain't really much going on outside of the drama. You got this shit. You got the Jack Boy Main going at Frank White and bombing on A Verb. You got somebody in Math Hopper, used to be in Math Hopper's camp or whoever out here spilling the beans, talking about Math allegedly had an affair with Remy or some shit like that before Easy. Like, it's crazy. Investors leaving battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, they've already battled. This is like some real life shit that's going on. This ain't even battle rap related. Well, it's battle rap related, but this is like real life shit that's going on between them two. Like, every time, but before this happened, every time Verb damn near was doing a space, Brizz was in the spaces. Him and Verb has rapport. They battled each other on Rookies versus Vets. They've been cool ever since. You know, even though Brizz has been hasn't battled, you know what I'm saying? He's still, you know what I'm saying? It's cool with the battlers and shit like that. All I know is that Brizz has said something about A-Verb's baby mom, and then Verb just went nuclear. He immediately brought up the Mook situation. And here's the thing. Here's the whole thing. Brizz is at fault for this. And I know he ain't don't want to hear this shit. And if somebody has to be blamed for something, it's gonna be Brizz. And hear me out, I'm gonna tell you why. Brizz disrespected A-Verb's baby mom. And then he said F his baby mom, he said F his daughter. You crossed the line. You said F his baby mom and F his daughter. You crossed the line. That is the same thing that you did when you battled Mook. And I don't care what nobody's saying. And I've always said this. T-Top knew about Mook's mom because he commented condolences or whatever he commented under the post to acknowledge that he was giving condolences to Mook because of the passing of his mom. T-Top and Brizz are riding together. You don't think they talked about that? But they still said it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you be crossing the line, bro, and you be thinking that shit cool. You be thinking that shit cool. It all started because Verb had. So what? So what? Verb had Mook in the spaces. Do y'all know that Brizz was in the spaces the whole time that Mook was in there and chose not to defend himself? Brizz was there to whatever capacity he was during that duration and chose not to defend himself. How's that Verb fault? How's that Verb? And I'm not saying that you said it's Verb fault, but I'm just saying, and I'm just talking. That's not Verb fault. That's Brizz. Then when you got done, when it got over, you went in T-Top spaces and started going crazy over there. But where was that energy in Verb spaces when Mook was there? Come on, man. This whole, Brizz, do you know you missed out on $500,000 in battle rap because of one punch by Mook, and you ran out of the melee but ran back into the melee? Because I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say a lot of things about Brizz. He got stolen, whatever. Facts, right? We seen him run out of the melee, trying to keep his facts. But we know he ain't no hoe because you went back into the melee. You went back in there. So we know you're not no hoe. But how you carrying on with this shit, bro, you looking real soft, bro. Pause if needed. You didn't defend yourself versus Mook. You went to another space and start acting crazy. Then you saying F Verb's baby mom, F his daughter, you know what I'm saying? And Verb wild you up. Now, here's the killer part to me. You talk about it's plenty gyms, boxing gyms, where you at and all that. You telling Verb to pull up. Where's that energy for Mook? You ran down on Mook at a Wawa with his girl with a Black & Decker. A craftsman. A craftsman, bro. Like, what are you thinking? And you on this campaign that you need 100,000 to battle Mook? Why? Why? Why should anybody give you 100,000? You're not worth that. You're not worth that. We ain't seen you in battle in 5 to 6 years. You're not worth that. Gangsta in the building. Like, yo. And the whole thing is, man, and I say this a lot about the black community, pride will have you out here doing some weird shit. Pride will have you out here doing some weird shit. Do you know that they're saying that you got punched into the FOI, Brizz? They punched you into the Nation of Islam? I'm not saying that, but that's what the narrative is. He was Cave Gang, and Cave Gang was associated with Dot Mob, so they was all just like one family or whatever the case may be. Brizz kind of broke that down. He never really was officially Dot Mob, but you know what I'm saying? That was the family. Bro, pride is one of the top reasons why black men be falling off. Look at this shit, man. Look at Brizz's whole demise. Your whole demise. And now you run around here arguing with Verb. And you know damn well y'all not going to fight. Y'all ain't nothing going to happen. And y'all ain't going to be no battle rap from this. Ain't nobody getting no money from this. The only people that's getting money from this is the bloggers. Because we uploading the spaces and talking about it and shit like that. And for those who are monetized, they're going to get something out of it. That's it. Nothing good is coming from this. This is stupid. Once again, Brizz Rothstein and his mouth has got him into trouble. And it's his own doing. And you so prideful, you so up on your high horse, you can't understand that. You can't see that. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that about Mook's mom. Y'all didn't have to write that. Tay-Rock hyped y'all up to say it again, and y'all dumbass said it again. You out here moving around, creeping through and bumping Mook, and he told you to stop with that weird shit. And he fired on you because you up there doing weird shit. And it hurts me to say this because everybody knows Brizz is one of my favorite battlers. But I'd be damned if I let you mess up the culture, because the culture comes first. This so crazy. The man don't want to battle, but refuses to leave the culture. You don't want to battle, but you in every space got an opinion talking about some shit battle rap related. You pop up at events. You got Twerk brings you out. You pop out at T-Top's battle. You got you on the stage and smoking and letting the crowd cheer you on. You feeling the aura and all that shit. And for what? You never came back. You out here overpricing yourself, talking about you're the draw when we ain't seen you in 5, 6 years. We don't know if you're gonna be good. Do you know where battle rap was when you left and where it is now? It's totally different. That hash brown shit might not hit right now. That shit might not hit right now. That type of shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now every day I look around, they in the spaces being space cadets going crazy. Verb bombing on you left and right. Left and fucking right. And and all you can say is oh, but they chased you here and they chased you there, or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's cool. But Verb is still in the culture. Verb is still outside. Verb is still battling when he wants to. We ain't seen you rap in who knows how long. And you talking about you want 100,000? Why? Why? Why do you feel like you deserve your 100,000? Because we're going to be excited to see you come back to the culture and battle? Well, we don't even know if you're going to be good? This shit is crazy. Brizz Rothstein, tighten the fuck up, bro. Because what you're doing and how you carry yourself is nasty work. And I'm not big on religion. That's not my thing. But I studied enough to know that the Honorable Louis Farrakhan wouldn't like how you moving. Huh? I know the nation and them brothers in the nation wouldn't like how you moving and carrying on. Huh? Bloodsport 757, what's good, Brody? The family is here. The day ones is here. Brizz, you have declined so much, bro, to where you should have just took the 50,000. You should have took the 50,000. Yo, Happy New Year to everybody, too. That's a fact. Happy New Year to everybody. New Year, same shit. We closed out 2025 with drama, and we enter in 2026 with drama. This shit is crazy. This is why investors are leaving. All right, hold on. I'm done with Brizz. Brizz, the shit you're doing is a joke, bro. I think you're losing it. I think whoever's in your circle need to reel you back home, bro. I think they need to reel you back home and let you know what you're doing is not how you're supposed to move, bro. And that's just that. That's just that. What else we got on the agenda? Oh, yeah. I just talked about it. Investors leaving, okay? I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but Frank White, investor Frank White, is saying that he's done with battle rap in 2026. He's done. He's done. He has invested over $220,000 in a 4-year span to battle rap. The last battle he sponsored was Lux versus Twerk. If he doesn't sponsor that, do we get that battle? If he doesn't sponsor it, do we get the battle? And that may be true, but that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point, Samuel. That may be true, but that's not the point. The point is, you got people out here like Jack Boy Maine bombing on Frank White because Frank White got upset because people called him a lick because of how much money he didn't contribute to battle rap. Like, with all due respect, I don't even know why that's an issue for Jack Boy Maine. I don't know. I don't know why that's an issue for him, and I don't know why he's bombing on Verb, because all I know is that the minute it came out that Frank was going to try to put some money in Verb's pocket and invest in him in a battle or some shit like that, that's when Jack Boy Maine went on his tyrant and started going crazy in the spaces on Frank White and Verb and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, if you look on the channel, Frank White told T-Top to set up Jack Boy Maine. Jack Boy Maine did agree to battle Verb on straight drop. And he told T-Top to set that battle up. So they working behind the scenes to get that together. But once again, that sounds stupid as hell. It sounds like you hating, like you spiteful. And if there's more to the story, then, so be it. But for everything that I've seen and heard, read, whatever, nothing, you didn't have a problem with Verb until this shit happened. That is a fact. I've never seen Jack Boy Maine bomb on a Verb. I've never seen it. But the minute it comes out that Frank White is trying to invest in Verb, you gonna lose your shit. Like, this shit is crazy. Vic in the building. Like, I don't understand how that your concern. Why take the time to even, and you went nuclear. Do you know, Jack Boy, you was talking about up events? You were talking about up events. You're gonna boom the events. If you see Verb's name on the card, you're gonna boom the event. That's stupid. You say you have 100 brims. That's dumb. Why? You went nuclear over nothing. That was the stupidest shit I ever seen. And I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I'll be damned, bro. Y'all are killing the culture with this tomfoolery. Why? How did it get so serious that you want to boom up the event than anything that Verb is on? How? This is where we are in battle rap. This is where we are. We left 2025 with this dumb shit, and here comes 2026 with even more dumb shit. Why? We can't even talk about the raps. We can't even give proper analysis because of stupid shit like this. And Jack Boy, you're not one of my favorites. I think you cool. I think you bring something different to the table as far as battle rap, but I just don't like the way you rap. I'm not with the Jackanese and the ficky and the whip and the whoopsie and yodelahee. I'm not with all that shit. I'm not with all that. That's your shit? Cool. I'm not with that. I don't like that shit. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that you're trash. But what I will sit up here and say, you ain't no top tier. You ain't, your resume ain't like impeccable. Like, bro, it was battles you got your ass kicked. You got 30 about YK. John threw your chain in the crowd. Like, what we talking about? No. Vic, I'm not doing this. Jack is, oh my God. He said Jack is top tier. Hey, Vic, hand in your battle rap card, sir. Just hand it in. Just turn it in, and I'll hold it, pause, until I feel like you got, you know what I'm saying, your battle rap acumen back, and then I'll give it back to you. Because he's not top tier, sir. He's not top tier. He's not. Not yet. Not yet, but he's not top tier. He's mid-tier. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's mid-tier. But yeah, no. So because Jack Boy out here bombing on Frank and shit like that, this is one of the main reasons, among others, Frank's like, I'm done. Frank has contributed $220,000 in a 4-year span. His last battle he sponsored was Lux and Twerk. Who knows what other battles? I mean, I think he put out his resume on Twitter, all the battles that he sponsored and shit like that. If y'all want to go look it up, we are the fans. But, yo, do y'all not know how important sponsors are? If battle rap doesn't have the sponsors, a lot of battles that we want to see doesn't happen. And battle rap's already a toxic, gritty sport as it is. Drama-filled and all type of shit. But we can't be running out the investors. Gerald McCoy, gone. Harry, gone. Exclusive Vodka, gone. Al Capone Cigarillos, gone. Caffeine, gone. Frank White, about to be gone. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are chasing out the investors. Without these investors, we're not gonna get to see any of the top tiers that we want to see. And if we do, the undercards are gonna be so terrible, depending on the platform, because of money management. Smack has already said that he's not chasing the big battles. He said that. So we know we're not going to get mega matchups over there like we used to. This is crazy. Vic said, we the culture is known for enough shit in battle rap. Then once all the sponsors are gone, the culture will complain even more. That's a fact. Once y'all run out all the sponsors and then talking about, oh, I'm tired of these trash-ass matchups. I want to see this match. Well, blame yourself. Blame yourself. Voltaire is oh my God. Wrong got Barstool? No, I wouldn't say wrong got Barstool. I would say wrong works for Barstool. I would say that. I would say that. He works for Barstool. He ain't got Barstool. He works for Barstool. Him and Pat Bev. Okay. But once again, let me go through the list. For everybody that need to be paying attention, Gerald McCoy, gone, NFL player. Harry, who DNA brought around, gone. Frank White, leaving. Exclusive Vodka, gone. Al Capone Cigarillos, gone. Salute the Yak Man. Caffeine, gone. They're gone. Y'all, like, it's nasty work. How do we expect battle rap to thrive and continue to move forward without these type of people? You need these people. You need these investors. And y'all dumbasses is just running them out of there. Y'all just chasing them away. It makes no sense. Trap House booming. What's good, Brody? Good's got the slick Maddens. Yo, Cap said he's transitioning, pause if needed, to other things. He already in transition to the WNBA. He's about to do body cam video blogs. He's about to do other shit because he sees what's going on. He sees what's going on. Why the hell y'all think, why y'all think Piper Boy was blogging on politics for so long? Do you know how many subscribers and views Piper Boy was getting from blogging on politics? Battle rap is crazy. No, I'm not saying the fans. I'm talking about the battlers. The battlers, not the fans. The battlers is running the sponsors away. The battlers. When I say y'all or them, I'm referring to the battlers and their bullshit. Salute to the hood realer. That's a fact. The fans could never run the sponsors away because the sponsors is doing it for the fans and themselves, obviously. It's the dumbass battlers. Yo, how would you feel if you invested in the Twerk and Lux battle and you seen that Twerk performance? Would you feel like you got your money worth? Especially for probably how much Frank had to pay to even make that happen? Yo, I'd be mad as hell. Yo, $220,000 in a 4-year span, that shit's not peanuts. Pause. Divide that up, that's probably some of y'all's salary in a year that he's giving away to battle rap. I think battle rap, man, for every one step we take forward, we take 5 steps back, and I don't understand why. That's a fact. That's a lot of people's salaries that they make in a year that he was paying in a year to contribute to battle rap. To battle rap. Some shit that could be gone tomorrow. Like, and he said it. He's like, I ain't really getting no return on my investments. Oh, shit. Myles Garrett got the sack record. Myles Garrett got the sack record, and the Browns and Shador's beating the Bengals, too. I gotta throw that out there. They don't deserve that much, maybe a handful. Like, once again, I'm gonna ring this bell until the cows come home. Caffeine messed up battle rap because they was giving all this bread to these battlers to where now that has become the standard when they're not in that climate no more. So you're asking for a whole bunch of bread. Y'all not delivering on y'all performances. And what investors we do have left, y'all is running them out of there. Why would I want to invest in you when you ain't even been giving good performances? Just because of your name? Twerk would never be on the card I sponsor if I was a sponsor of battle rap. That's a fact. He's too high risk. He's a liability. I don't know. Like that. No, hell no. Bruh, Caffeine's handing out all this bread. Like, yo, I don't know if it was Caffeine or I don't know if it was they gave the money to Smack and Smack was handing out the bread. But I always said, yo, they should have, if they would have portioned that shit out right, we could be watching Caffeine right now. We could be on Caffeine right now. Yo, y'all out here giving away 30, 40, 50. Sue Surf said he got 70,000 to battle Lux. 70? You got 70,000 to battle Lux and you choked and gave and stumbled and jerseyed in your rounds? 70,000? Not Wagwans, not shillings, Americans. Huh? Man, yo, the battlers was getting paid so much in Caffeine, they started to wear real jewelry, big chains, pinky rings. Everybody got the Cartier watches and shit like that. Everybody's wearing designer, Amiri, Balenciagas, Dior's. Yo, they was really getting the bag. Yo, T-Top invested in a marijuana company, started a management company. Like, people started other businesses with the money that they was making off of that shit, the money they was getting from that shit. They definitely got comfy. That's a fact. Yep, the wave definitely gonna be coming home. Springz is at a wrestling tournament. He's coaching a wrestling tournament right now. So, you know what I'm saying? He definitely is doing his thing. So, you know, salute to Springz and everything he does for them kids, because he definitely be giving them inspiration and actually be coaching them to championships and shit like that. Oh, hell yeah. The Cassidy and Easy sponsor, I'm livid right now. I'm livid. Because we don't even know if that battle's going to happen. We don't even know if it's going to happen. They definitely got spoiled. They definitely got spoiled. Nobody started a record label, a clothing company, or a podcast. Well, I disagree. Geechee Gotti got no studioing. And most of these guys started their own battle rap leagues. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought was kind of stupid to a certain degree. Tay-Rock started no entourage. It took a minute, but T-Top got straight drop media. Calico, Black Mafia Battle League. Like, these guys were starting their own battle leagues and shit like that. They didn't like think to maybe a couple to branch off and do other things. Yo, not only think about this too. Not only was they getting bread from Caffeine for us battling, look how many battle rappers had their own show. They was getting paid monthly from Caffeine just to stream on the platform. Tay-Rock, Mike P, Jazz, Vixen, Bill Collector. All these people was just straight getting paid $3, $4, $5, $7, $10,000 a month just to stream and talk about nothing. Great idea, bad business model. Facts. Yeah, that's a. I didn't even see your comment either. The hood, really. I was just freestyling. I didn't even see your comment, but that's a fact. Yeah, DNA got the wrestling podcast and all that other shit. Salute to DNA. Well, I'm not gonna say all of them, because Black Mafia Battle League got some big battles over there, and they got some good battles over there. You know what I'm saying? They just don't string together consistent events, and they're not developing new talent, which is why it's hard for me to call these guys leagues. Are y'all really leagues, or is this just an entertainment platform where y'all just booking battles? Because Black Mafia Battle League is not developing new talent like that. They don't have a PG system. They don't have a Crucible system. They don't have a brick-by-brick system or nothing like that where they're bringing on new. They don't have a trenches tournament where they're bringing on new talent. They don't have that. I think that if we lose sponsors or continue to lose sponsors, we're going to really see battle rap just die out. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem that nobody wants to talk about, but I'm going to bring it up. And somebody has to say this. The culture holds on to the older battlers so much that they refuse and do not want to give the new talent opportunities or the light to be able to grow and shine and shit like that, so one day they can become household names and top tiers and shit like that and continue to carry on this battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody keeps wanting to see the Tay-Rocks and the Geechees and Twerks and Mook Lux and all these people, and y'all be shitting on Dollar Bill and Dice and Eunice and Woosah and Hansel and Justice and all this new talent. Y'all be shitting on them like, they cool, but they ain't this. Well, if y'all keep comparing them to these people, then of course we know they're not that. We know that. Robot Chicken, how do we know that they don't have, if they have what it takes, if they're not put in position to showcase that. We just see, and I disagree with you too, because we just seen Eunice have a good battle on his Gnome debut, and we seen Eunice have a good battle on the Summer Madness debut. That's new talent. So we can't be saying that all the new talent is not whack. That's the problem. And if y'all want to say all the new talent is like, some of the old talent is ass. But I don't see y'all calling them out. I don't see y'all calling them to the carpet. Charlie Clifton fucked up so many battles, killed his legendary status. People still want to see him. Still want to see him. Okay, that's one battle. Okay, but that Robot Chick, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. That was a new person that got an opportunity on a major platform, on a major card, and he put in work. That's what I'm talking about. We're not talking about him losing to Los Preem. If we don't give the new talent an opportunity and a chance, battle rap's done. Battle rap's done. If we don't give the new talent opportunities, battle rap is done. Because Tay-Rock's not going to rap forever. A-Ward, Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty already said he's retiring in 2026. After 2026, he's done. How long do y'all think Twerk's going to keep rapping? How long do y'all think these people are going to keep rapping? We've already said that certain battlers are running out of matchups. So we have to give the new talent a chance. This is insane. I'm not saying get Verb and get all these guys up out of here, but what I'm saying is we can't keep depending on them, because even some of the older guys that's been holding shit down for over a decade has been messing up in battles, has not been giving good performances, has act like they don't even care. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. If y'all love do y'all love the culture, or do y'all like the battlers? Because that's a difference. Yeah, Kyron, that's what I'm saying. They quick to bring up somebody's loss like everybody's undefeated in battle rap. Nobody's undefeated. Everybody loses. Bro, I'm not saying everybody's good. What I'm saying is we have to give these guys a chance. Some of these guys don't even get a chance. They're being cut off before they can even get a chance because don't nobody want to even rock with the new people. And if we keep that same mindset and we keep thinking this way, battle rap is not going to survive. It's not going to survive. It's not. I don't care. Y'all can keep having all these same battlers. We're going to be seeing rematches. We're going to be seeing the same battlers rematch each other like 4 or 5 times if it keeps going at the rate that y'all want it to go. What's a high level? I've seen top tiers just mail it home. Like y'all just don't even give a fuck about the new battlers, and that's shocking to me that y'all just don't even care about them. That's crazy. Salute to Queens Flip. Queens Flip in Ohio. Hey Vic, I like what the Browns is doing. Myles Garrett got the sack record. Shador got the win. That way to close out the season. You know what I'm saying? Against the Bengals too. Battle of Ohio. All right. I got to check off my list here. Verb and Brizz done. Sue Surf done. Mac. Okay. Okay. We're done. We're done. Are you a Bills fan? Everybody drops the ball, bro. Everybody rock with Sue Surf. Look how many times he dropped the ball. Even Tay-Rock's dropped the ball. Geechee's dropped the ball. Charlie's dropped the ball. Arsenal's dropped the ball. Sugar's dropped the ball. JC has dropped the ball. I can name paddlers, bill collectors drop the ball. Everybody, Easy's dropped the ball. Chess religiously drops the ball. Like, we can name people that drop the ball. That's a fact. The new battlers getting the wrong push. That's why I don't sit well with the culture. That could be. That could be. But I think that that's a part of it. But I think that the problem is that people expect these guys to be Tay-Rocks and all this other shit, and they ain't there yet. You got to give them a chance to grow. There is no more PG system. And the Crucibles just somewhat came back. What are we doing? And I'm not disagreeing. You definitely gotta do more than rap these days. You gotta make yourself a brand. You gotta turn yourself into an entity. You gotta do promo. You gotta go on platforms. And for the record, hold on, where did that comment go? Trap House booming. When you say the only time you see new battlers on a random PSA interview, that's a fact, but we get a lot of new battlers over here too. We didn't have mad new talent over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Lux, hell yeah, he dropped the ball. Harlem Hospital's giving beds out, and he just blanked out. That's not dropping the ball. He's Mount Rushmore. Smoking New York been up here mad times, but he ain't new. He old. He ain't new talent. Oh yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me hold on. Yo, this is nasty work. Spills from Bash Money got upset with Capo Bravado to the point where he leaked his rounds that Capo Bravado rapped that for his battle that he has coming up versus Swamp on the Mardi Gras card. Spills, Bash Money, former manager. Look at him. I told y'all Springz was gonna be up in here. What'd I tell you? Nasty work. Capo Bravado. Hey, when you spell his name, put a K in there because people gonna think you talk about me, and we ain't about to get that shit confused. His name is spelled with a K, so let's make sure we get that right. I'll send you the link. Okay. All right. About to send Springz the link. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get Springz up in the building. Hey, we got 19, 20 people in the building. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the broadcast. We still on the road to 2K. All right. My birthday on the 19th. The goal was to get it before the new year, but if we can get it by the 19th, let's go. We're only 39 subscribers away. Last time I looked, from getting 2K subscribers. Only 39 away. So I'd appreciate it if y'all could hit the like button, share the broadcast, and all the other good stuff. Thank you. Let's go Steelers. AJ Troll game is impeccable. AJ Troll game is impeccable. What are we doing? What are we doing? Wait for Springz to hop up in the building and see what he got to say. But this is nasty work. And this is why you gotta be careful of who you sparring with. You gotta be careful of who you get your rounds to. You gotta be careful of a lot of things because of shit like this. Look at my brother Springz. There we go. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
he's here. Hold on. Wait. Proper introduction. Springz is here. Let's go. Oh, he's in the building. I'm not sure where you were and where you got, you popped in the show, pause if needed. But I talked about the Verb and Brizz situation. If you want to give your analysis on that, you definitely can. I talked about the return of Sue Surf getting out February 16th. You can definitely get your analysis on that. I talked about Jack Boy Man going crazy on Frank White and Verb and shit like that. Definitely talk about that. And you could definitely give your analysis on investors leaving and how we're not giving battle rappers, the new battlers, a chance.
Easy and Cash?
What happened with that?
The investor.
No, I'm talking about investors in general. Frank White said he's done. He said he's done. He didn't contribute $220,000 in 4-year span.
Nasty work where you got Frank on the shows. He's pulling out knives now and blades and shit like that. I don't know, man. This is nasty work. Verb and Brizz, we don't want to see it. Okay? We don't really care about it. Y'all's doing a little too much. This is just a distraction for Verb not to be doing his music with J Mills. We know what happened. You said in December you were supposed to be battling. I mean, you're supposed to be having a diss track. Nothing came out. You got scared after that trailer hit. So we really don't care about this fight thing. Y'all got each other's phone numbers. Y'all talk to each other there. That's pop. We don't care about that.
And you didn't have the same energy for Mook.
Come on.
You didn't have the same energy for Mook.
You got the
ran
best
up on
deal.
him with a Black & Decker and a Craftsman at a Wawa.
But now you want to go to the gym. Y'all want to fight and box at the gym and all this extra stuff.
Come on.
We're not forgetting about J Mills. You supposed to be battling J Mills, Verb, or you supposed to be doing this thing with J Mills. Get to that. Stay there. Brizz, if you're not coming back to battle Mook, we don't care about it.
Not $400,000. Not $400,000. He ain't worth that. You ain't battling in 5-6 years. How the hell you gonna go with $100,000?
Nah.
Americans?
Kyron is crazy. I'm not no hater, man. But yeah, this is crazy. There's a lot of nasty work on that end. Surf almost home. They're saying what, February 16th?
Yeah. We talked about possible battles that he could have. I think that Surf has a lot of battles that he could have outside of the 3 that he announced that he put out there on Twitter with Mook, Easy, and Lux, the rematch. I said he can battle Real Sick. He can battle Iron Solomon. He could battle like Woosai. He could battle Eunice. He could battle there's a lot of battles out there for him. You know what I'm saying? He could battle Kid Slade. He could battle some people out there.
Kid Slade would be a great one. A great little warm up, because I don't want you to get right in the dungeon with Mook or Lux. I wouldn't be mad at Kid Slade, but it got to make sense. It can't be. Real Sick got to do something to show me something that's about to happen.
Real Sick does?
Yeah, Real Sick got to show. You just lost.
To who?
Rock. You just lost.
Oh my God! Oh wow! Really?
Yeah, he lost to Rock.
Okay.
You felt like Rock lost?
Hell yeah! I feel like Rock lost. I feel like he lost that battle. I felt like he lost to Snake Eyes. He lost to Kid Slade. You lost to Loso, and they gave you that battle even though you choked. Rock got some losses out here.
Yeah, he got some losses. I don't think he lost to Real Sick. I don't think you lost to Real Sick. But you know, it's opinionated, so I understand that. I think Real Sick still gotta show that he could battle with the show that he's back to where he was with Ilmac and everything like that. Like show us something that's crazy. I understand he's from Jersey and that would be a Jersey battle, so I get where you're coming in with that battle. But Kid Slay's been actually knocking people's heads off. You know what I mean? Actually giving people havoc. Losing the rock, losing the rocks, not a bad thing. I mean, if you're trying to get Surf, they always put Surf under Rock. I mean, they put Surf above Rock, so it wouldn't make sense to me. Miles got the record. That's what's up, bro. But it just wouldn't be a good battle. I don't think it'll be a good battle yet. And Real Sick don't really promo, you know.
Nobody promos. Next. Next. Who promos? That's part of the reason why the culture is right where it is now. Nobody promos, and if y'all count the spaces as promo, y'all terrible. The world battle rap is bigger than the spaces. Pause.
True, because there's a lot of people that don't even have Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. You're right. So that wouldn't really count.
Like,
that's what they're called.
I just think that with the return of Sue Surf, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think that Surf is going to get battle rap itself popping, or do you think he's going to get URL lit again? Because there's two different things.
URL.
Okay. That's what I said. Because I don't think no one man can fix a whole culture with everything that's going on.
Because Surf never got battle rap popping, I would say he got URL popping. URLs, I mean, battle rap is a whole commodity. It's everybody.
I think that.
But URL being in the dumps like that really takes a fall for battle rap. It makes battle rap look bad a little bit. Because we've had so many different leagues have battles, had so many different leagues do so much for battle rap this year. TBL, Trenches, everything like that. Great battles. Trenches didn't miss a battle. Like, I don't think they missed. Every battle was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, replay value, everything like that. It just took a fall from other battle leagues. Like, everybody was trying to be in there.
Samuel Rivera definitely been in the chat, and he definitely been talking this shit. He said, "Can one man do it?" He's asking, "Can one man do it?"
Do it for what? URL? Yes.
Can what? No, he's
battle
talking about
no.
Yeah, there we go. That's what he's asking.
Battle rap. No. If it was one man, Cassidy would have brought it back. Cassidy's the energy, right?
My cousin Dion in the building. I love you, cuz.
Dion, what's good?
He said the Bears.
Well, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
We're not, AJ. We're not playing for nothing. Why would you put our score up? We're not playing for nothing.
That's close though. That's close though, because that's close.
Ain't doing nothing.
That's close.
We ain't doing nothing.
Divisional rivals.
And the sad thing about this, Atlanta's about to win, and the Panthers about to be in the playoffs. In no sport ever can one man do it. That's a fact. I don't think no one man can save a whole culture.
Cut it out. Hold on. In no sport, one man couldn't do it. So then why was Michael Jordan holding it by himself?
No, I disagree.
Who made it with him? Let's say in the 92.
Hold on. I got this. You talking
basketball. My dog. That's why I did it. Let's go, Capo. Okay. Let's go, Capo.
In the 80s, when Jordan came into the league,
okay,
it was Verb and Magic. and it was still Bird and Magic. And then the Pistons had their run, right? And even then, Jordan didn't really peak and start becoming that guy. Well, as far as like an endorsement person, okay, that's something different. But as far as like the league, that didn't start happening until like 91 when he won his first championship. And then after that, Magic was still in the league. Magic was still one of the faces. These guys were still some part of the faces of the league.
Isaiah Thomas,
until they left.
Yep.
Right? Jordan was the head guy, but he wasn't by himself.
Okay.
Because when they left, then you got Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, you got Elijah Wan, you got Drexler, you still got guys.
All right. So in '93, he won and he retired, right?
Yeah.
Who won it in '94?
The Rockets.
The Rockets. Okay, that was
they
with
won
Dominique.
Back.
That was Dominique and
that was Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon and Kenny Smith,
Robert Horry.
Okay.
Mad Max.
Do you think it was on NBA? Do you think NBA was on fire around that time? Still when the Rockets won back to back?
Yeah, because the Bulls were still relevant because Scotty, minus a Hugh Hollins bad call against the Knicks, they would have been in the finals again.
Know what that means? They don't even remember that.
A bad call versus the Knicks, the Hugh Hollins.
Come on.
If that had never happened, the Bulls, and this is where Scotty would have got his credit. Because Scotty was the man of that team, and he would have gotten them to the finals without MJ. Now, I don't know if they would have won, but they definitely would have got there, whoever they was playing, the Rockets. Now, I don't know if they would have beat the Rockets because Hakeem was different. Clyde, I don't know. The Rockets had a lot of pieces. And that Bulls team, without MJ, going up against that Rockets team, I don't think they would have won the championship. But that's neither here nor there.
To the OSD, because we got to ask that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even though Jordan was the face,
right,
there were still other guys that
did their part
to help carry the league.
Okay, but he was the glue,
like notable and notoriety, like superstars. These guys, you gotta remember, Shaq was a superstar in Orlando.
Orlando, him and Anthony.
Penny was a superstar in Orlando. So like
Karl Malone was still there. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, like it was other guys. Jordan was just the face.
Okay. All right.
Now, are we trying to accumulate Sue Surf as being Jordan?
I would say
and carrying battle rap?
I would say so.
I would beg to differ because we've seen what happened with Surf before. We can't forget that he got sat down and was made a commentator. We can't forget all the jerseys and the bad battles and only showing up with 2 rounds.
Okay. We don't have. I don't think we have a AI, somebody that crossed Jordan, a young dude.
Oh, we don't like.
See what I'm
saying? The only thing closest to that we have like that is Eunice.
See what I'm saying? You see how we do this, Capo? Yeah, like we don't have a Karl Malone, a person that has the squirrely, but no rings. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a Karl Malone.
No.
We don't have a Mr. Fundamental, a Tim Duncan.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like where he just know how to get the job done. It might not look pretty, but he win.
Right. And he's going to equate to a win, championships.
Yeah. That backboard is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So
like when people say Surf is going to make battle rap lit again and he's going to carry this shit, I look at them like, how? Because he went on a 4-battle run before he went to jail, but before that he had problems.
Yeah. And then you had gun titles, EFB. That died down when Surf left. To the point where they switched teams and shit like that. Rock was with Geechee and Rum Nitty was with Twerk and shit like that.
Oh shit! That shit was crazy. One hand touchdown to the. Oh shit, that was crazy. Oh man, that was crazy.
Who scored?
Okay. Kyron, my man. This is where we have to talk.
Talk to him, Capo.
Okay. You said
who caught the ball?
Y'all see, Kyron know what I'm talking about. We don't forget that, but even with that, Surf was still most lit in battle rap. Now, you are right to a certain degree. How did he get lit? Did he jump on Tay-Rock's bandwagon?
No way.
And yes, he did. Yes, he did. But because before he jumped on Tay-Rock's bandwagon, Surf was bombing battles to the point to where people was like, yo, you're hurting your career. He jumped on Tay-Rock's bandwagon, and all of a sudden, gun titles and Surf is lit again.
Oh,
that's what happened.
Capo, that's what we're doing, huh? Sir?
That's what happened.
I felt like they battled first, huh? Because wasn't it SMD neighborhood? Was it that? Was it that where it was happening? Didn't Two Surf do the I-95 freestyle? Huh? He was doing stuff outside of battle rap. All this type of stuff that was going on. That made him lit?
Sir, that happened after the Tay-Rock bandwagon, not before.
We're not doing
not this. Not before. You're talking about everything he garnered after jumping on Tay-Rock's bandwagon. After. Before, there was no I-9 Souths. There was no Funk Flex. There was none of that. There was none of that. He was out there just holding court talking down on Cortez, talking about I lapped you 4 or 5 times. We in the same track, but I'm past you. That's what Surf was out here doing.
Standing next to you, but I lapped you. That was definitely after. Okay, what about when he was battling K-Shine and all the crazy promos and when he was battling X Factor and all the crazy promos he was having with these guys? All this type of stuff that was going on. The Big T, then he getting locked up and coming back and battle rap again. All those type of things. It felt like there was more reality. I don't know.
Bro, I'm talking about lit in battle rap.
Right.
And Black Enigma was good. Surf did not get lit again in battle rap until he jumped on Tay-Rock's bandwagon. They had battle and they was cool at that. Yo, even everybody in the culture would say that Surf got the most debatables in the culture because he wasn't killing shit before.
That's the best type of battle.
He wasn't killing, he wasn't walking nothing down. K-Shine told him, like, bro, you got the most debatables I ever seen.
Right.
No.
The crazy thing, though, is the debatable battles are the ones that get viewed the most. When we see 30s, we like, okay, I saw it once. I don't need to see it again.
Is Hitman and Surf debatable?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Surf put it in his own work. Okay, Dion. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about the importance of investors, why we need them, and how do you feel that we've lost so many?
Because they're supposed to be silent investors for a reason, and they somehow get brought up or they get exposed that they're the investor. Then they're in tune with the fans, and the fans ask for so much more. The fans should have never knew about Jerry McCoy being
should have never known.
They should have never known about Jerry McCoy being a sponsor. They should have never knew about Frank White being a sponsor. They should have never knew about Harry being a sponsor. Them guys.
Exclusive
Vodka was cool, but we didn't know who the owner of Exclusive Vodka
was. But we knew about the brand. So Exclusive Vodka, that's different. Al Capone Cigarellos, the brand. But Yak Man was on stage with the fucking mic, and you know,
but he was the mascot damn near. He wasn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, Jerry McCoy, he's gone. Harry, gone. Exclusive Vodka, gone. Yak Man, Al Capone Cigarillos, gone. Caffeine, gone. Frank White, about to be gone. Like, we're losing investors left and right.
And the crazy thing is, most of that is with URL. So that's where
JJ was good. Now, this is where I do agree. I think Frank was, you know, you trying to be buddy with these dudes and shit like that. You in the spaces with these guys every day. They look at you different. They look at you as like more of a comrade than a businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Enigma's talking. He said, I would even ask this, why is Surf even revered as a top tier? He has more losses than debatable's compared to top tiers. He was twerk before twerk with all his jersey. And
we're not doing that. I disagree.
Black Enigma is talking, though.
You ain't talking.
Yeah.
This man is, Sue Surf is doing stuff outside of battle rap also. When was New Jersey Twerk on BET? Doing ciphers with T-Rex and Murder Mook and stuff like that. When are you doing all those type of things? I-95. He made it open to go to I-95 instead of staying at Funk Flex's thing.
Yeah.
Nobody else was doing that. The man was at where did he go after he battled JC? The next day.
Oh, Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Nobody else in battle rap's doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else, not even Hitman Holla. Like it's different. It's different. And then he was the one who brought the spaces. Really, him and Cola.
Yeah, hey, thank you. I said that. People looked at me like I was crazy when I said that. I said Surf and Cola's the one that got the spaces lit.
They got the spaces lit, like spaces.
Yeah.
And Spaces was there for a long time. Spaces was there before Surf. It just was brought to light for battle rap when those two started going. It was a different output, and then Surf was able to talk to fans and all types of shit like that. And then it made it cool for everybody else to do it. Nobody else was thinking about that. That's where his first watch what happens in Surf's first space when he comes back.
Oh, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be like 1,000. It's gonna be like 1,000 people in that joint.
They're gonna have a max where it's gonna be like there's too many people in there. There's gonna be more than 1,000.
Yo, he's Surf's gonna get the spaces lit. All the bloggers are gonna be recording the spaces, putting them out on the channels and shit like that. The views is gonna be. I'm telling. I know.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it in part 1, part 2, part.
The Verb and Brizz shit. It was just so much. I just said I'm done. I can't keep up with what's going on
because nothing's coming out of it.
Because Brizz is in T-Top spaces going crazy. Verb in his space is going crazy. When they was in the spaces together, Verb wowed them up. I'm not a spaces fan. I'm not a person that.
Yeah, Midnight Madness. Yeah, right. There's so much stuff that Surface did.
Yeah,
but the thing is, myself, I don't want to see Surf this year, 2026.
At all, the whole year?
At all. I don't want to see Surf 20. You got stuff to do with your family. You got stuff to do with your daughter. All that type of stuff. Don't come back to battle rap yet. Maybe music, cool. I'm gonna support it, but I don't want you to get in that dungeon yet.
This is why he's my brother.
I don't want you to get in that dungeon.
This is why he's my brother.
You got stuff you owe your daughter before you owe us. For real. I don't want to see him all 2026, bro. At all.
I said. Now I didn't say the whole 2026, but I did say I don't think Surf should come home and get right into battle rap. I think that he should focus on his family and maybe get back into music because that's what was really cracking for him. outside of that, you know, oh, look at Rome. Look at Rome.
It goes wrong when battlers behind the scenes ask for personal favors and then get to scamming on the investors. Man, shit. I see that music's about to be popping too. I see you got that music coming out soon too.
Salute to Rome.
For sure.
Broken thoughts, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I see you be rocking the merchandise for them battles, versus Don Marino,
Salute
Yeah.
to Rome, man. This brother right here, Rome Oliver. Make sure y'all look him up on
hit that like
on
his channel right
Spotify,
there.
Apple Music,
His
YouTube,
channel on YouTube, all that, yeah.
whatever. Makes dope music, got merch, all that shit.
Some of the best music in the Midwest for sure.
Okay, Black and English said, I agree. Surf needs to stay out for a hot minute, and also battle rap has it. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want Surf to come back to battle rap with all this dumbass shit going on. This is all this drama.
Fuck that. Not just that. Now listen, he can get to the point where maybe he can go host an event. That's where URL jump. He can host an event or something like that. His daughter could be there and everything be cool like that. But don't get in the dungeon yet. You've been gone for how long? 4 years?
A minute.
Come on. I remember his last space. He got in there on Verb shit before he got captured and everything. That same day. Nah, man, you owe your daughter. Your daughter graduated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you owe your mom. Your mom been holding you down for this whole time. Come on,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Like you got a lot of people that look
other
out
shit
for
that
you.
you got to do right now. Stop playing.
Surf don't need battle rap, but battle rap definitely needs him. I would say URL needs him. I don't think
URL
battle rap
needs
the
him, but
culture itself needs him. I mean,
because Surf, you can't go out of overseas. You can't do nothing like that. You can't go to the Canadas and shit like that.
No Londons for you, mate.
We don't know if you even still got probation and all types of other shit. We don't know.
That's what I said. I said we don't know what capacity he's going to be home. If he's going to be on probation,
he can't be around no bullshit,
house arrest. Like we don't know.
No bullshit at all. You can't be fighting. People have guns out, anything like that.
You can't be around no felons. You can't be around no other felons.
You gotta think of the whole way through.
URL need him more than Patty.
Yeah, URL definitely need him. But go back to that commentating first. Get back into that mode. Let's see
Okay.
start.
Hey, and this how we get this one right. Here's a joke. Break up the monotony. What do you call two Mexican superstar basketball players playing against each other? One-on-one?
Yeah, it's one-on-one.
No, one-on-one. One.
J-U-A-N.
Yeah, on one.
One-on-one. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard this joke before. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we and I'm pretty sure we're damn near right, ain't we, Samuel?
Hit that motherfucking like though, huh?
See, look, he knew.
Yeah, hit that like.
He said, "When URL doing good in battle rap, that you're not lying. When URL is running battle rap and doing good, the culture itself is doing good. I've always said that. URL needs
URL was doing good, but then he does bullshit. A lot of egos need to be checked this year. A lot of people need to have conversations with each other. You know what I'm saying? We still need to have K-Shine back on URL. I still want to see Easy on URL. After what he did to twerk, come on, man.
Yeah.
I want to see Dre Majesty on URL.
Yeah.
I want to see King on URL. I need that King versus Eunice. On URL, where you're gonna get the biggest reaction from.
I mean,
Summer Madness ain't been Summer Madness in a while, y'all.
Yeah, but that can change.
Gnome ain't been Gnome in a while, y'all.
That could change with Surf being home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but still, King of the Dot. I see y'all trying to step up March. I'm looking forward to it. 2-day event. Let's see what y'all do. I need to see. You gotta have a bad guy and a good guy. It's a dance. That's how it works.
Let me ask you this.
I need an AI though. I need somebody to cross Jordan.
What do you think about the whole Spillz situation, leaking Capo Bravado's rounds versus Swamp?
First of all, Spillz, we never trusted you in the first place.
Okay, there we go.
If y'all watch Spillz' trenches, his spaces and stuff like that, you never could trust Spillz anyway. So, you never know what else he got. You never know what else he got if he's doing this with Capo and y'all supposed to be on the same team and everything like that. At first, I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, these are throwaways. Yeah. These are throwaways and shit like that. But you a sucker if you doing that type of shit.
I thought he got mad because they had a space and decided to leave him as far as Bash Money.
Yeah.
Without telling him. So that was part of the reason why he got mad and did what he did. He said, "Get back, don't have a time limit. Don't have a date on it."
That's Spillz.
That's lame as hell, bro.
That's Spillz his truth. That's his truth. They didn't speak on it on their side because they didn't want it. He's talking about he's going to do dollar bills next.
Yeah, that's what Kyrie just put out there.
I said, hold on. Y'all can't even trust people to spit your rhymes to and all that type of stuff.
Bro, that's why I said you gotta be careful who you spar with and who you spin your rounds to.
This is why we need to be having these background checks on all these suckers. It don't matter where it's at. Bloggers, space cadets, battlers, league owners, leagues, ABCD. Y'all be letting people, men touch on girls. We saw that already.
That's crazy.
Like, come on. Y'all were supposed to have the Verb versus Av battle. That never happened.
Let me tell you how messed up the culture is. The culture is so messed up.
Yeah.
To the point to where now, when people have certain conversations or interactions with certain people, they're recording them. They're recording them. They're recording them. We act like all the audios we heard from about Easy and the whole Remy situation.
That's another form of snitching.
Like, everybody's just recording. Like, where's this corny shit coming from? The first thing you do is I'm gonna record something. So I had to have dirt and leverage over somebody. Like, that shit is crazy. Battle rap definitely turned fed. There's so many wiretaps, so many people listening. You don't know. You don't know who's recording who. Just know the next day when the shit come out, you be like, oh, okay, I know who did it. Spillz is out here. Yeah, let me go ahead and record, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, oh, Get Back ain't got no date. So I'm going to record him, give me his, spitting his rounds, and I'm going to release him to the people.
That's corny as fuck. That's corny as fuck. What do you get out of that? What do you get out of that, bro?
And then
this is the thing. So why do people still go in those spaces and everything like that? If y'all know he a cornball, we need to be a whole conglomerate and get him out of there. Do not support corniness. These gyms and all these type of people like that. Why do y'all still give these guys energy? Because y'all like messy shit. Y'all like messy shit. We like to I'd rather break shit down, or I'd rather the title on our shit. Hey, Kid Slay killed last night. Kid Slay wild out last night. When's the last time they've been doing that? Oh, but you saw it on Squadkast TV though.
You talking?
It's nasty work. Instead of somebody always trying to figure out how to I don't know. They like drama shit. I don't know. They'll get out of spaces and go right to the fucking baddies and watch baddies. Some of these guys, they watch nothing but like drama-filled shit all day. They like the messy shit. I'm kind of tired of the Remy Mine and Easy shit. Y'all been doing it for 2 years now. They're not going away. They're gonna stay together.
I'm tired of it. It's disgusting.
I'm tired of the Christian
Smoke,
angle.
what's good, Brody? Salute to Smoke.
He was just talking about you. He was just talking about Smoke in New York.
Smoke. I watched you in A-Dep. That shit was comedy, bro.
Yo.
I watched you in Caps and A-Dep. That shit was funny as hell, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. Salute to Smoke.
Much love, bro.
Much love to Smoke. But the reason why it changed about became a sport, not a reality check, but a lot of people don't do nothing. That's a fact. He was hurt because they left him, so they played cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What Spillz did, and this is no disrespect to any of the women that rock with us or support us in any kind of way, but that was some female shit what Spillz did.
I'm sure.
Like you went, you got your feelings. They all got in the spaces and decided to leave me. So now I'm gonna just play it cool. But the minute I have an opportunity, I'm gonna do some fuck shit and get my get back.
That's all estrogen right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That's all estrogen. All you had to do was simply be like, you know what? Okay, cool. Or start your own shit.
And the crazy thing about this, out of all this shit that happened with Spillz, you know he's Texago's new manager.
Wow.
Texago announced, like Spillz announced it while he was on live with Caps, but then Texago announced it too on Twitter.
And Tex is okay with that type of shit.
And you know Texago is our guy.
And Tex, you okay with that shit? But you have the prison stories and all that type of shit, and you talk about all the cornball shit that Easy did. I don't know. I don't like that.
And the funny thing about that too was Tex was in the chat while they was talking about this shit on Caps Live. He was in the chat. Tay was in the building. I was in the building. Like we saw it. Paul.
Be in that building, bro.
Tex, a hood smart dude. He know what he doing. Okay.
If he knew what he was doing,
okay.
Why did he choke in that URL battle like that?
Against Ace, I mean.
Who normally is the one that chokes.
That's a fact.
I was pissed off about that battle. I thought Tex was going to be able to, this is your debut and shit like that. You get an easy opponent like Ace.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the easiest shit you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Swamp first battled Ace and on that big card and everything? The easiest one you can get.
Oh, Smoke said without the trenches, Texago easy. He's easy to 30. Damn.
Without trenches, gas, Tex easy 230. Damn. I mean, Snake Eyes did beat him.
I mean, I had Tex winning, but you know.
I had Snake Eyes, man. Come on, Tex. I don't like this. Huh? When you was battling Jay Moore, I was like, this dude could be really a problem. I don't know. I don't like this, bro.
I don't either.
I don't like this.
I don't either. I don't like a lot of shit that's going on.
What else you don't like?
Hold on. I don't like how we're not giving the new battlers an opportunity. I don't like how we're not giving new media opportunities. I don't like the current state of battle rap that we're in right now. I just talked about how we left 2025 with drama and we entered 2026 with drama.
What up,
you started out 2025 with drama, you ended with drama, and then you started a new year with drama. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, like, can we get our shit together as a culture? Do we know that drama exists in battle rap? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But when people look at here's the thing. When people look at battle rap today, like a person looking into it and shit like that, all they're gonna see is a bunch of bullshit drama.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not gonna really be able to find a lot of good battles to watch because it's been so many battles taking place, big names, small names, mid tiers, top tiers, whatever. But the product don't turn out to be good.
Mm.
It's not a good product. How can we grow as a culture if we're not putting out good product? It's nasty work.
But
They let
you don't
people
feel
in battle rap that shouldn't be in battle rap. That's oversaturation.
so you don't feel like we gave a lot of new talent a chance this year or last year?
Squadkast TV did. We promoted the new talent.
Oh, okay.
We bring the new talent up here.
Okay.
We give them a platform to talk their shit and talk about what they aspire to be, what they're working on and shit like that, what they need to work on and shit like that. Yeah, we do that.
It didn't matter if it was guys or females, because I like D-Rain. I like how D-Rain was talking.
What did he say? Verb said Keon White. Hold on. He said Verb talking about he gonna introduce a whole new style of battle rap. You think the style is old? I
don't know what you mean by that.
I don't know what you mean by that. Are you saying, do you think his style is old? I'm just trying to understand what you're saying so I can properly address the question. Battle rap. Oh. Springz must don't see what he said.
I see what he said.
Okay, he said, do we think the current style of battle rap is old? No, I don't think the current style of battle rap is old. Battle rap has transcended and moved forward where people was doing different things.
Hey, S.A., what's your football team? He gotta be an S.A. if his last name Rivera.
Pause for what? We got to pause. Oh, never mind. I see what he said. Yo, Sammy Rivera, you got to pause that, son. You got to pause this. You got to say type pause right now. That's nasty work.
Goodness.
That's nasty work. Oh, man. Hold on. The logo is my the logo in my pick, dude. Okay, I also think the talent need to put the effort to support channels like this and more. I support and engage with. That's a fact. Hey, Smoke. I've always said that I feel like the new talent has always said that they need to brand themselves, go on multiple different platforms, and give interviews and shit like that to help grow their brand. Like, and you know, if you're gonna be new talent, it's only right that you come to the new media, the new bloggers, and let's move this shit together.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, is there anything else? Oh, I just want to let you know, at the beginning of the show, Springz, I did apologize to the people what happened in the last live with the whole DNA Tooth and Danny Luck situation.
For what?
Because the shit got out of hand and it ruined the show.
20 minutes of a good show, you had 2 hours and 20-something minutes.
Yeah, but all that shit happened towards the end. So all that good work,
that last 20 minutes
we had at the beginning just died at the end.
I love them both. You know what I'm saying? I love DNA Tooth. I love Danny Lux. But sometimes y'all got to understand where we at. That's it.
I said the same thing. I said I love both of them. They definitely did a lot for our platform and helped us grow. But at the same time, I just think that when you're on somebody else's platform, you shouldn't carry yourself in such manner, because we wouldn't do that to you on your platform.
Promise.
And that's just how I feel. And I said I showed mad love. I told them told everybody go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? To Danny and DNA Tooth and all that. Mm-hmm. So it was just like we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Okay.
Because we could easily got flagged off of that. We could have easily got flagged off of it, or some bullshit happened.
Yeah.
We close to the road of 2K subscribers. This close.
Yeah.
Trying to do that. Come on, too many milestones, man.
This shit is crazy. All right, hold on. Let me see how long this blog is real quick. Hold up.
Who's blog?
Hold up. Oh yeah, hold on. Listen.
What, man, you good? Man, I'm good. I'm alive, my people, man. Hey, YouTube, don't mind me. I'm just smoking my roll. This is tobacco right here. You hear what I'm saying? I don't smoke ports no more. Now, with that being said, subscribe to my Patreon. It's up. It's running. Not just bombing. Like, she's fire. She's going off on everybody. She's going off on back. Shout out to Home for making it happen. That's up there. I got me and Danny Lux, New Year's Eve, live up, bombing. $10 a month. It ain't going on YouTube. It is what it is. Y'all know why I'm doing this. Y'all seen me lose 2 channels in the past 8 months. Rappers cooked. It is. This is more gossip. I just made this blogger say this. Battle rap is cooked, y'all. Battle rap is cooked. It is. This is more gossip than battle rap at this point. If you're gonna keep it all the way real, bro. Let's just be honest. The main thing everybody talk about now is Remy Ma slept with Matt. And yeah, I said slept. Now, I know Champ said that he seen him in the truck for half an hour being all touchy and Philly. Like, what are y'all doing in the truck for half an hour being touchy and Philly? It's just like, all right, cool. But that's not even what I'm going for. It's just like, yo, hold up, bro. John alluded to this in his song. He alluded to this in his song. And then they was already saying she wanted to sleep with Surf. I'm not saying she's a whore or nothing like that. But I'm saying we can't keep ignoring things that's right there in our face. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. And now, I mind you, I feel like the orange is probably before you, Easy. So this don't even got nothing to do with him. But it's just like, it is what it is. And it sucks. At the end of the day, I really don't care who women's sleeping with. She ain't sleeping with me. Shit, I'll fuck her. She's not sleeping with me. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't really care. But technically, it's battle rap. She has the battle rap league. She came into battle rap. She's with a battle rapper. The people they saying she messed with is battle rapper. I mean, so it's battle rap, but it's weird as fuck, bro. I don't want it to be in this direction. And I do spicy lives. But this is weird right here. And you know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. It actually sucked. Because out of Foxy Brown, Little Kim, Remy, and like, yo, I like Remy over Foxy and Little Kim because I don't like ghostwriters. I ain't never heard somebody wrote for Rem. You know what I'm saying? Until Pat Poose came out and said he wrote 90% of her rhymes. I did not like that right there. I thought that was crazy. I ain't gonna front. But it's just like, that don't move me. I don't really care about that. Ain't my business. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the main topic in battle rap right now. And then, if we take that away, you know what I'm saying? Now, the next hot topic is what happened yesterday with Spillz. For those who don't know what's going on, Spillz runs Bash Money. You know what I'm saying? And what she had, Cabo Bravado, she had Dollar Bill, amongst other artists. Like, I don't know what happened. I interviewed him yesterday. Like, all of them left him. He's saying he don't even know why they left him. They all left him, right? And then Capo, for some weird reason, calls him a week before to spit his rounds versus Swamp. This nigga records it. He records it. And yesterday he put it all out on X, on Twitter. The rounds. Put all the rounds out. Talking about, yeah, you want to fuck over Swamp, well, fuck you. Like, what? And this is why I got a problem with people just popping up, oh, I'm a manager. Who are you? Why are you here? Why you here?
The boss.
Niggas like him. Just gotta keep it real, bro.
Yeah, salute the Caps, man. Make sure y'all, if y'all rock with Caps, go look at his channel, and he got the whole interview. I just want to hear what he had to say about that Remy situation. Where was the comment I seen? Caps be like being messy because it gets you more views for you? You mean it gets him more views for YouTube? They don't get us no views.
Not at all.
What else did I see? Ultra Grimex, Caps adding to the drama. Let's be real. He talking about moving away from it. I'm not gonna disagree, bro. I would say that Caps has focused on the drama as of late. When I mean late, the last year or two. Before that, I don't really think he talked about the drama and shit like that, but it wasn't to this magnitude. It wasn't to this magnitude. And I said this before, it's because of things like this where I kind of stopped watching certain bloggers because all they do is pump just drama and negativity, and I'm oversaturated with it. I'm done. I'm tired. Like everybody's talking about the same shit. Like everybody's just drama. Everybody's saying they're talking about the same shit, but spinning and just giving their narrative on it. And I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Can we get back to the raps? Can we get to the breakdowns? Can we get to the predictions? Because that's what we do.
Huh?
That's what we do.
He cooking.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and if y'all like that type of content, more power to y'all. And this ain't no disrespect to Caps, because obviously he's the godfather of this shit. He's the Mount Rushmore of this shit. I was on Caps lives a few times before his channel got taken down.
For sure.
I could upload the videos and the footage I got from my phone and show y'all. So that was like some bucket list shit for me. As much as I watched him, pause if needed. And, you know, as far as being a fan of him and blogging and shit like that, but it's just like now, just like, bro, y'all.
Gwitty was up there too on the show, right? With you?
Yeah, it was me, Gwitty, somebody else in Caps.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about, matter of fact, we was talking about Jay Mills. And I said that if you're having a debatable battle with Jay Mills, then you're terrible, because you shouldn't be having debatables with Jay Mills. You should be clearing Jay Mills.
Yep, that's JV.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's just a lot of weird shit going on in the culture, man. The bloggers definitely play a part in this shit. The battlers play a part in this shit. League owners play a part in this shit. Punk ass managers play a part in this shit. Like, it's weird, man. Like battle rap
too. Like, y'all, man, the culture is all fucked up.
Culture's weird, man. It is. Like, it's just, I don't know. But yo, great show today. I appreciate my brother Springz pulling up. I know, like I said, I was telling everybody you weren't gonna be here because you was doing a wrestling tournament and things. I didn't even expect you to show up. I thought I would have seen you.
He didn't even send me the link. He didn't send me the link at first.
Well, because I figured you was just doing the wrestling, so I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, bro said he's gonna be working late, so I was just like, let me just, you know what I'm saying. But I'm always glad that you pulled up. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Roll to 2K, man. Roll to 2K. Let's get to 2K. We only needed 39 subscribers the last time I checked. Let me see where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see where we at right now. Yo, hell no. Hell no. All the people that was watching and nobody could subscribe to the channel, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, it's time for me to go. Because I'm about to wild out. Battle Rap Visuals. You late, Brody. We about to get up out of here. But salute to you pulling up. Salute to everybody pulling up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast. Thank you so much for being a part of the Squadkast TV experience. Me and the Brody will be back live on Wednesday. Okay, we got to figure out the interviews and shit like that. We got some interviews we're trying to line up and get the content rolling. 2026 is going to be a big year for Squadkast TV. I don't know if y'all realize this, but we got some shit that's going to be cooking up. You know what I'm saying? And we are about to be putting in so much work that we're going to have to be a force to be reckoned with. We're going to have to be on the list of top media, top bloggers, news. We're going to be on somebody's list. Okay, mark my words. That's definitely going to happen. So with that being said, salute to everybody. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Watch some football. There's a lot of games are still on. Get y'all, you know what I'm saying, Sunday dinners in. We got the main event tonight. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens and the Steelers. Winner, you know, moves on. Loser, you know what I'm saying?
Go
Gets ready
home.
for,
Huh?
you know, the off season.
Vacation for y'all, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we about to get up out of here. Salute to everybody. Springz, let me hear it.
Hey, AJ, eat shit. Hit that music.